Welcome to the RNG test. The rules are as follows. I have to get the rarest drop from every monster in the game. I can only use items found on the ground and items from monsters I slay. I'll be unlocking certain abilities as hit milestones of monsters completed, and once an item's on the collection log, it is no longer required to get as a drop from other monsters. I'm starting at 32 quest points, so let's get right into it. Hello everyone and welcome to the episode. These are our stats. I'm going to start showing these at the start. So I actually, if I am on a long grind, I can have them, because you'll see in my last video, I actually didn't have a clip where I had this tab up. So, tab. We gained a crap ton of levels. Like, holy crap, a ton of levels. But I figured I'd do a quick bank tour quick after I enter my pin, just so you guys can kind of understand what I'm working with at this point and my thought process on stuff. We are good for runes for quite a while, and yeah, we'll just do a slow scroll. This is my I'll do them by tabs. This is my melee tab, our nice Bandos Halo, our Hill Giant Club. Yeah, looking pretty kitted out now melee wise since Obor. Range wise, still looking pretty weak, but we do have 4,000 iron arrows and 6,000 steel arrows from Hill Giants, so that's a big boost. This is our miscellaneous tools tab. We have a 769k cash stack, which is pretty insane and will be helpful for construction in the future. And just our 8 Hill Giant champion scrolls. Should be 9, but you know, AFK a little too hard. And our harem pet, of course. We got our skilling tab. We are sitting pretty good for gems. I'm going to be cutting some of these. We're sitting pretty good for silver bars. I'm probably going to be turning some of those into tiaras. We have quite a few body tiara talismans. And I'm going to be using some SP essence to make air runes, because we are severely lacking on those as well. Aside from that, we have a bunch of logs ready to be made into planks, which is something we will be spending money on. 1,400 in soul giant heads. We don't have soul runes, so I can't use these. But I can use these other ones, and I do have 700 big bones from Obor, which I will be running probably to the Wildy altar. And then just some miscellaneous farming stuff and some buckets and sand and molten glass and whatnot. Miscellaneous stuff I've collected over time. Our food and potions tab, still sitting quite good on food. I think I used like 700 to 1,000 swordfish on that. Yeah, quite a bit, but still sitting pretty good for prayer pots and strength pots, which are pretty much the two main ones we can make. Speaking of which, I will be making these into strength pots as well, and we are 1 level away from being able to clean Avantos, which we'll probably get from this stuff here. You can always collect more snape grass if we're close. My questing tab, which is pretty empty, not gonna lie. I also have my meats in here, which I really don't need much really anymore, but you know, we got them. And then this is the loot tab, we'll call it. So we have the 3 leftover giant keys, which will sit in here forever. Quite a few crystal keys, 111 ancient shards. And I'm going to do this right now because I know it's going to bother some people if I don't, because I've gotten that comment before. So we have 22 dark totems, 77 long bones, 6 curve bones. That's just ridiculous. That's so many. And like I said, I stopped collecting the beer. And then we have our weaponry and armor that we've collected over time, which will eventually be used at Giant's Foundry. You know, our 714 iron kite shields, our 1,213 iron full helms, our 477 steel long swords. Yeah, we got a lot of iron and steel from Hill Giants. And just our miscellaneous. I'm probably gonna go through and elk some of this stuff down here, the rune mostly, just because the money is better for construction. Our clue rewards and our random event awards, which since the update, if you have the full outfit, you now get lamps. So I've started collecting those once again. I've noticed this is out of place. And yeah, that's the whole bank. That's everything I own on this account. So let's use up some of these skilling supplies, and I'll be back with some levels. 48 Herbler. And used up the crafting supplies to get ourselves 52 crafting. Can now craft serpentine helms. I'm quite a ways away from that. That's 57 magic from High Elking. Just getting some money up for the construction grind. Which brings us all the way up to 1.5 mil. Biggest cash stack I've ever had on this account. Alright, time to run all of our big bones. This may take a while. 700 big bones. I don't have a fast way out there, so Jack's Enclave is the way we're doing it. Literally first inventory. I finished the inventory. That's why I'm on resizable mode, but come on, dude, hurry up. I'll kick you. Thank you. 68 prayer. Okay, this is the last inventory of big bones. Not gonna lie, I did a lot of times. And if you didn't know, you can actually just do this. And it makes it so much easier because you can kind of just chill and look away. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I probably died 10 to 15 times doing this. I'm doing this at peak times on a Sunday. But they're just big bones. And I only lost maybe 15 total of the 700 I had. So really not too bad. So yeah, unfortunately we're not gonna quite hit 70, I don't think. Not quite. Or 69, sorry. But that's okay. Not a big deal. We are done. On to the next grind. That's Hand in the Sand completed. I can now access the Wizard's Guild Rune store, which doesn't help, and a secret reward from Bert. I don't remember what that actually is, so I'm gonna go check it out, but that's 32 thieving. Alright, I could talk to him to get buckets of sand. That is actually huge for this account. I will definitely take that. Alright, and that is Garden of Tranquility completed, which doesn't really give us a lot, but that's 47 farming. Very nice. On to the next monster / quest. Alright, we're going to start Death to Dorgushin, and our next monster is going to be the Hamguard level 22. You have to kill it during the quest, so I have to wait until I'm at that point before I can do it. Slight problem with this is I do not have the Ham logo for the outfit. So I'm not sure exactly how that's going to affect this quest, but we'll find out. Alright, so here's where I'm in a predicament. I have to go get 2 Ham logos in order to continue the quest. But I also can't finish the monster because I have to kill one for the quest. Bit of a weird situation. Although it might just be an exception if I get the logos and then complete it. I don't know. We'll see where we're at. Oh, there's the Ham cloak. If we get the hood before a second logo, not good news for me. Well, we got the hood. Didn't get a second emblem. So I guess we can't do Death to Dorgushin. I guess that's how I'm gonna play this one. I don't know. I didn't expect this at all, if I'm being perfectly honest. We got 1 logo. I'm gonna see if there's a way I can manipulate it to get another, I guess. Alright, well, that being said, we can't do Death of Dorgushin for now. In 5 more completed monsters, we unlock thieving. So we're good once we get that, but I'm kind of hoping to do the quest now. As for being able to kill the level 22s again, the ones in the quest are actually quest monsters, so they're fine. Not a big deal. But we can't do that for 5 more levels when we can pickpocket a hand logo, unfortunately. So we're going to go ahead and do a different quest. And that quest is Animal Magnetism. But first we have to kill King Sand Crabs. We have to get all 3 totem pieces from them, and then we are done there. But the reason we're there is for the Mithril Axe. It's probably the easiest way I can get a Mithril Axe, so let's go kill those, and then we will do Animal Magnetism. Alright, and here we are at the King Sand Crabs. This is going to be kind of annoying because I'm going to have to awake one and then run back and then attack it. And once I lose aggro, I'm going to have to leave the area and then come back. So, yeah. I'm using up my poison arrows and then switching to other ones. It's ammunition and I have it, so may as well. 59 ranged. Alright, and the first kill, which took far too long, lobster. Ooh. And there's our first totem piece. And there's the Mithrax we came for. Perfect. First time ever I'm taking a break in the middle of a monster, but that's animal magnetism completed for obvious reasons. I'm ranging. Oh, that's 25 Slayer. But I'm ranging and I would like an AVAS accumulator. Okay, and that's also 30 fletching. There we go, done with the holes. I want this to AFK a little bit more so I don't have to pick up arrows pretty much. So back to the king sand crabs we go. This is so much better. I can just AFK, kill the whole crab. I don't have to pick up arrows 2 to 3 times per kill. So much more chill. Question for you guys though. With the AVAS accumulator, it randomly gathers stuff via the steel arrow. There's a 1 in 2,000 chance I can get a toy mouse from it. If I do you think it's acceptable for me to train agility with it? Obviously it's not really an unlocked skill, but I have an item that I'm getting that I have through it, if that makes sense. Like I'm getting the toy mouse through an item I have that I got the items for the quest for, if that makes sense. So do you guys think that's fair game? Let me know in the comments. Actually, while I'm thinking about it too, how do you guys think I should address revs? Because that's an absurd drop rate for the weapons from imps, for example. So how do you guys think I should go about doing that? And should I classify it as a Slayer only monster? How should I do it? What's your guys' thoughts? 60 ranged. Now we're red dragon hide, if only I had some. 61 ranged. 62 ranged. Oh, after a very, very long walk to the Archaeus mine, I was able to complete a medium casket, which is a rare thing on this account. Let's see what we get. Master Scroll Book. That'll save some bank space. Pretty much nothing else really good, but we got a Master Scroll Book now, so we take that. 63 ranged. 64 ranged. And we are officially out of all of the iron arrows we have. Off to get the seals. Thankfully we have, 6.5 thousand of those, so that'll last a little bit. 65 ranged. 66 ranged. And there's the Dark Totem top, finally. 67 ranged. Got ourselves another medium clue. With nothing in it. 68 ranged. Alright, well, I'm not sure how my tracker got messed up, but it says I have 53 kills now. And I've only got 1 totem piece. But I've gotten 2, as you saw by the last clip. So I've done 1 kill since then, so it was 52 KC. I didn't even notice until I realized, hey, that's a really small loot log. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to add the last drop. I didn't do many kills after my last drop, so I'm gonna call it 5 above whatever the last clip was, plus anything after 52 on this one. I don't know what happened to Runelight there, but for my account, that is very frustrating to lose kills on the kill tracker. Yeah. Another casket. Hey, we get a unique. It's kind of a useless clue other than that, but unique's unique, right? Oh, actually, those are our first adamant plate legs, which is a clue item, so we take that for sure. 69 ranged. Nice. That is 70 range as well as 1200 total level. There we go. And now we're black dragon hide whenever we get it. Got ourselves another medium casket for nothing. Got ourselves another medium clue. Ooh, with an unique in it, and we will take that, and some Ironworth camp teleports that I will not be using for a very long time. Another medium casket. Another nothing. 71 ranged. Well, we're officially fully out of arrows. I'll finish this one by flinching it. I could probably just tank it, honestly. I'll kill this one, and then I think I'm gonna go to mage for a while, because we have a decent amount of runes saved up, and yeah, I didn't think I was gonna run out of arrows on this guard, not gonna lie. 60 magic. Very nice. 61 magic, which I just realized you can't see. 61 magic. There it is. We finally got it. So many kills later. It's been months. I haven't been playing this account because it takes so long. We got it. Let's finally go get a new monster. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I stopped playing this account for quite a while because King Sandcrabs took forever, and I had a lot of stuff going on in real life. So, that being said, next monster we're going for is Ice Fiend, because it is something I have to kill for the recipe for Disaster Dwarf part. So let's get going on that quest and kill some Ice Fiends. We need 2 items, an air rune, and an easy clue at a 1 in 128 rate. Let's do it. Oh, I suppose I should mention too, it took 873 total King Sandcrabs. Based on my guesstimate with the weird rune-like glitch. So, yeah, not gonna lie, that demoted me a little bit as well. So, yeah. Alright, we have the Dwarven Rock Cake. We need to go kill an Ice Fiend to cool it down because we don't have ice gloves. Which, now I think about it, I could have just killed her for that, but I've already decided on Ice Fiends, so let's go do it. And here we are, Ice Fiends. Let's kill them, and we're gonna get this cooled right away. Probably just turn it at the end. There we go. We have a Dwarven Rock Cake. And these are going to be a pain to track because they don't drop stuff sometimes. So I will keep track, let you guys know, based on my defense experience. And there's our easy clue. First step I can actually surprisingly do by making some studs and attaching them to a leather body to get a studded body. And then making some bronze plate legs. And we have all the stuff. And I'm going to go make a couple planks. Actually, I'm going to get a full inventory of wood first. And then I need an axe. And then I'm going to go make some planks and actually make a stash unit this time. It'll be nice to get some stuff out of the bank. And there's the air room. That was very quick. I will calculate how many kills that was. That was 54 kills. We take that. Nice lucky after the King Crabs. I'll take it. And we're going to go ahead and give the... I ate it. Let's go ahead and give the dwarf the rock cake, and that is some Slayer and cooking XP, which is pretty nice. But one part of RFD done, 26 Slayer, and an easy casket that I can't open in this area, apparently. An easy casket for nothing. Let's go get a new monster. And of course now I get the studded buddy. That figures. Only to realize I already had them because they're in my range setup. Alright, 54 kills, that wasn't too bad. We're going to go ahead and go to the Black Knight Titan now. And next episode we're going to be doing some more questing with some monsters, of course. And we're going to get one upgrade. Small upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless for our melee setup. So if you have enjoyed, hit like, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. And I will be playing this account regularly again.